people are getting missing in Asia. We are back with another video. Can you imagine? Our gentleman Chris was going to China. He had his life planned. He knew what he was going to do. He was going for school. He was going on scholarship. He was going to make it big. He was going to come back with money. Whilst in China, he realized that black men are hot cake. He was told, stay away from the Chinese women. So Chris said, you know what? He's living his best life. He's going around. He's living life. Now, Chris met this cute little girl called Jiang, right? Chinese girl. Living her life, minding her business from a rich household. Jiang was in love by day one. She was ready. She was ready to catch this black man and make him hers. So Chris, they were getting along. And he realized that, you know what? Jiang, in love with him, was working out for him. She was giving him money. Her father has money. She gives it to him. Every small thing, she was giving him money. He was enjoying it. Now, one day, his mother and family from back home, back in the Congo, reaches out to him and says, look, my son, I have injury. My leg is paining me. Doctor says surgery. I need money. Knowing all of this, Chris said, you know what, mommy, I'm here for you. I have a rich side chick. Let me ask her to see if her rich family can help me out. So he goes to Jiang and says, look, baby girl, my mother's struggling back in the country. I need some cash. Can you help me? She said, no, baby, don't worry. I got you. So she says, look, let's go and pick up the cash that you need. It's at this office building. Before you realize, Chris and Jiang have reached the office building and it's actually her father's office. Now she gets to the office and says, Papa, please, I need cash. This is my boyfriend. He says he loves me. Obviously, Chris is now frozen. He doesn't know what to do. He was doing side chick business and now he's being introduced to somebody's father. He said, you know what? It's fine. My mother needs money. So Chris now says, yes, I'm with your daughter. I am interested. We want to see where this goes. So the father says, okay, I hear that your mother is not well. I want to help her. So he gives Chris money. And the amount of money is 2 times the amount Chris requested for. Chris said, what? So after that incident, Chris has sent money back to the Congo. Everybody's well. There's some extra cash. They need to spend it in the nation. But now Chris and Jiang are official. They are dating. Chris was like, look, this thing long. And this is when the clinginess of the Chinese girlfriends started to appear. Chris said, this girl is everywhere. Morning, afternoon, evening, matin, midi, soir. She's in my house. What is going on? I need her to go. But he said, look, I'm enjoying the money. So let me wait till graduation. When I'm leaving, then I'll cut ties and be free. Chris waits till graduation and tells her, baby girl, look, unfortunately, you're great. I like you. My family don't. They don't want you no more. So they don't think I should be with you. So unfortunately, I can't be with you. So I need to leave and go back to my country. Jiang said, not on my watch. You cannot leave me. Leave me how, when, and where? She gets upset. She starts crying. He says, whoa, let's go home. Let's go home and let's sort this out in private. She's upset. She's vexed. She's angry. Then she says, today, you will not leave me. Before you realize, Jiang has decided she's gone psychotic. Pulled out a knife. Starts screaming at the top of her lungs, wailing, you won't leave me, oh, you won't leave me. Before you realize, she's taking the knife and starts to cut herself, cutting her hands, cutting her arm, watching herself, putting it all over her, just to shout, just for people to come and catch Chris that he has left me. Before you realize, people have broken down the door and are asking, of course, this is all in Chinese, bro. He didn't know what's going on. What happens next is the ultimate downfall of Chris. Before you realize, they've packed him. They've taken him to jail that he had used and abused this rich man's girl. It is over for him. They send him straight to jail. Chris is done. No questions asked. He is gone. You would think that's the end. But no. No news from Chris for 3 good months. He's not gone for graduation. He's not returned back home. Nobody's heard from him. He has vanished. What happens? Nothing. Jiang has gone on with her life. The guy who broke her heart is in prison. Month 4, they suddenly decide that Chris has paid penance. So 2 officers come to get him. They speak English. They say, look, a flight has been booked for you. You're going back to your hometown. After you've been abused inside that jail cell. No food, no water, beatings on a regular basis. And make sure not to drop the soap. They put him on a plane and sent him right back to the country he came from. No papers, no information, no nothing. Chris lands back in his country. He does not know what to do. When Chris came and told us the story, he said, as at this moment, He has not recovered. It's been 6 months. He's not recovered. He's not the same. So, gentlemen, when they say do not go and get missing in the Asia, we know what we're talking about. All love, but don't get missing. And that's it from us, guys. Tell us what you think. Please don't forget to check out more stories at nanaesempa.com. Please note, these are all real life stories. Life's not easy for everybody. Catch you next time. Bye.